Greetings and salutations, geeks of the internet. Well, the opening weekend to the ridiculously controversial live-action Snow White remake has come and gone, and in what comes as a surprise to absolutely no one, it sucked.
I am shocked. Shocked! Well, not that shocked.
In case you missed it, Disney's Snow White has officially flopped at the box office, bringing in a dismal $42 million domestically. To put this all into perspective, Disney's latest foray into needlessly retelling classic tales for a modern audience cost the studio a whopping $269 million. That means at the time of this recording, Disney will somehow need to come up with $184 million just to break even on this poison apple of a movie.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Adding insult to self-inflicted injury, Snow White's current IMDb score has dropped from 2.5 to a lonely 1.8 since release. Critics aren't too impressed either. 43% doesn't exactly equal rave reviews. And don't be fooled by that popcorn meter, the total audience score gives it an average of only half a star. No one seems to have broken the bad news to Rachel Zegler, who is under the delusion that Snow White is currently the #1 box office hit. Not much of an accomplishment when the only other film it was up against was Robert De Niro's bomb Alto Nights. It's not exactly what I call a high bar.
What the hell happened here?
Well, there's the obvious. 2 years of the walking, talking PR disaster that is Rachel Zegler, disparaging the classic film and roughly half the population of the country. Her antics on and off the red carpet haven't done her likability any favors and have only served to piss off the studio to the point that they canceled whole premieres.
I'm a narcissist.
But at this point, we've all seen enough of Zegler's moronic behavior, so I really don't need to beat that dead career. Horse. Beat that dead horse. Then there's Disney itself, which, for the last 10 years, has insisted on modernizing classic tales for a mythical modern audience, rather than creating quality original content for the audience that actually exists.
You had one job.
Just the one?
Speaking of Disney's audience, remember how we've been called misogynistic, homophobic, and bigoted for refusing to accept the subpar content that replaces quality storytelling and entertainment with the message?
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Maybe it's all that name-calling, gaslighting, and piss-poor content being shoved down audiences' throats that have soured them to anything Disney-related. The box office numbers don't lie. Fans have had enough and are staying home in droves. All of that brings us back to Snow White, which finds itself in the unenviable position of being one of the biggest live-action failures of all time for the struggling House of Mouse. Its convoluted plot has nothing to do with the original, or the classic fairy tale for that matter, and replaces a kind-hearted princess longing for true love with an insufferable girl boss who ain't got time for a man. Throw in some nightmare-fuel CGI dwarves, irrelevant musical numbers, vague socialist messaging, and an irritatingly anticlimactic ending, and it's little wonder Disney finds themselves burdened with a box office disaster. Now, believe it or not, there's one good thing about this film, and it actually involves Rachel Zegler.
Are you insane?
Yeah, I know, but hear me out. Rachel Zegler can definitely sing. That's something I'd expect from a theater kid like her, and it seems like she's trying to do the best she can with this train wreck of a script. The same cannot be said for Gal Gadot, who, let's face it, can't act worth a hill of beans. Unfortunately, that's where this movie's good points end. After that, the best part of this film is probably the end credits. Because it's over. If Disney is serious about righting the ship, they need to take the L and put Snow White in their rear view. A return to Walt's vision of quality entertainment and respect for their audience is the only real hope at this point. And while I'm offering some free advice, here's a novel idea. How about we actually get some original movies for a change? Like Disney used to make? Oh, and don't hire this chick anymore. I think we can all agree she's
Weird.
I'm sure you geeks have got some thoughts and feelings about this movie. Put them down in the comments below, and while you're there, do me a favor and sucker punch the like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget to share this video with anyone still on the fence about seeing this disaster in person. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and until the next one, you keep it nerdy. See you around.